Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business, no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. So please remember that Notary Educators LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Now sit back and watch Kimmi and crew, and don't forget to subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
Okay? This man was getting ready to get married over in another country. That document was not going to be valid after 3 days. Right? It was a single person affidavit. It was not going to be valid. So you cannot, I said, well, sir, when are you getting married? He was like, I don't know. So I had to redo the notarization. I had to redo the form. I should have charged my client, really, but I knew he had just paid somebody else, so I didn't charge him. But that's something that you would not know. So if I took that down there to get a apostille, it would be correct, right? Because the notarization was within 3 days. But when my client goes to use it over in Jamaica or wherever he was getting married, it's not going to be valid. And he's going to be calling me and like, this document is expired. I can't even use it. You didn't know that when you was getting all my money? People are paying you for expertise. They're paying you for the skill set, okay? So you have to be a great notary. There's no workaround for that. So everything I'm talking about, I'm just sharing information. I ain't expecting you to start doing all this stuff the next day, right? I just told you that. But I am saying you have to know what you're doing, because I could have easily went ahead with the whole process. Like I said, he go over there thinking he got his single person affidavit all apostilled and ready to go. And they tell him over there, well, this expired 6 months ago. So the notary stamp needs to be within a certain time frame, okay? The document cannot be older than a certain time. It's a lot of variables that go into apostilles. People say, well, I just learned it in Facebook. I'll just have somebody walk me through it. I'll call Secretary of State. Well, Secretary of State may not even know that. Okay, this is just things that I learned because I'm an educator. I've done it. I've seen it, right? The other notary didn't make a mistake. And guess what? Guess the other piece of that is. Tell me one more piece of that. I'm about to send somebody a journal. What was interesting about that story that I just told? Now, it was a lot of pieces to it, so let's see if anybody gets it, because I'm about to send out a journal. If somebody figures out what was interesting about that story. So another notary did the notary piece. I had to do the apostille piece. What was up with that? I'm getting my pen and paper so I can get ready to send somebody a journal. Why is that interesting? What happened with that other notary? What happened? Tell me. Somebody tell me in the comments. Charmaine says, hey, Charmaine. Hi, Kimmi. I need mentorship. I became a notary in North Carolina in December last year, and I've been nervous to start because I need to do mock signings. Can you help? Yeah, you need more than mock signings, okay, Charmaine? You need to actually know your business, and then it will all make sense to you. Just doing a mock signing is not going to help you. Either you know how to notarize or you don't, okay? If you don't know how, let's get that skill set, and then we can move to the next level, okay? But doing a mock signing is not going to help you, and you don't really know what you're doing and why you're doing it, right? So yes, but we can definitely help you. So check out notaryeducatorsllc.com, okay? And congratulations on getting your commission, and let's make some money with that. And yes, we can help you. Blessed Sister says, hey, Kimmi, I noticed the signing services had many abandoned assets. I don't know about that. I could not find any information on that. Yeah, it's just another service, another document. That's all. That's why I said don't get caught up in what kind of document it is. If you want to do it, you can. Okay? Or if you know how to. Do not just take jobs and you don't know what you're doing. So the document itself, a piece of paper is a piece of paper is a piece of paper. I can notarize this. I can notarize this. Anything up in here. I can notarize this receipt if somebody want me to. Okay? You just need to know how to do it. GG Solution says, I'm having issues signing up for the Zoom meeting and joining the group meeting. GG Solutions, I'm having issues signing up for the Zoom meeting and joining the group meeting. What do you mean, the group me? Are you trying to join now, Gigi? The group me? Is that what you're referring to, group me? The Zoom meeting is not going to happen until Friday. Have you tried to do one before and couldn't get access? Clarify that for me.
Hey Notary fam, it's Kimmi. I am here to let you know, just in case you have not heard about the Notary Business Coaching Success Program. We meet weekly. We talk about your notarial duties, how to do an acknowledgement, how to do a jurat, how to administer an oath, everything you've been asking for. And guess what else is included? Unlimited access to all of my trainings that will also include ink fingerprinting, trust/estate documents, learn how to properly execute a trust. Don't forget, we also have the private community, like-minded notaries who have been trained by me. Check out my book that I've written for each state, How to Start Your Notary Business in Alabama, California. You get the point. Wherever you're located, there's a book for your state. Well, hopefully I'll see you soon over in training. Notary Educators, LLC. We got you covered. Bye.
Charmaine says, just signed up. Welcome, Charmaine. Yes. And I will see you live on Friday night, okay? Welcome. You're going to be excited. I'm excited for you. Iris Solution says, thank you for your time and knowledge hanging out with us. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm about to wrap this up, too. Lisa says, I'll be calling you for my passport pics, Miss Kimmi. I'll do it for you, Lisa. Okay. Probably I'll do it for you. Probably. Hey, Jasmine. What's up? Ivory Solution says, I just made my business legit today. Congratulations. Lori says, it is gorgeous. Oh, yeah. I think Lori got that purple journal. That's what she's talking about, I think. Andrea says, hey, Andrea. Hello, peeps. What's up, Andrea? Nyla says, should you start your LLC while still learning the basics of notary business? I say pump the brakes on doing the business part and learn the business first. And it won't take you that long to get a couple things under your belt, and then let's double back and do that LLC, okay? Because there's a whole build your business course, take you step by step how to do that. The EIN, LLC, business banking, da-da-da. Let's learn what we're doing first, okay? That's my recommendation. I like to do things in a process, step by step. Lisa's just saying, hey to Andrea. Ashanti, what's up? No more, you're right. Yeah, no more excuses. Andrea just saying, hey. To Lisa, Ivory Solutions. Nyla Shay says, get that bag. Always be learning and elevating. I'm just in the beginning too. Kimmi is amazing. Oh, you guys are sweet. I appreciate it. Expiration date. No, Andrea. I might didn't even word that correctly. I'm going to come back to my story. Let me make myself a note, though. What was unique about that story I just told y'all? Helena says, hello, just received my commission. Hey, Helena. First time Notary Public. Love your educational channel. Oh, it's my pleasure. That's why we call ourselves Notary Educators. I just love educating because knowledge is power, especially when you put it into action and motion. Ivory Solution says notarizing with an almost expired number, and the other notary didn't offer the service. Ding, ding, ding. Ivory Solutions, you get it. Send me your email at Notary Educators, your address, and in the subject line put journal. Tell me which one you want. Tell me which journal you want. If you want paperback or hardcover, I'll send you either one you want. And let me know which one. So let me put Ivory Solutions. You got it. So the reason she just won that journal, he or she, is because the other notary, if you listen to the story, they did the notarization, right? They did the notarization. They also had 3 days left on their notary commission, right? And they didn't offer apostille services. That's why I was called, because I offered the service. So this other notary might have made $35, $50 on doing it incorrectly because it wasn't no good technically. Even if I was the other notary, I would have been like, you know what are you using this document for? I would even ask my client, especially knowing it expires in 3 days. I probably wouldn't even notarize somebody's stuff with a 3-day stamp like that. I just wouldn't. Why are they using it? What do they need it for? You know, I would ask those kind of questions, being the notary extraordinaire that I am. the educator, because I don't know what they need that document for. If I knew my stamp was expiring in 2 to 3 days, I need to ask them a few more questions, because I don't want them to be stuck not being able to use their document. Does that make sense?